Hello YouTube, welcome to the first reaction on the channel, I believe. I'm trying to get into more reactions, as you can see, but this is the most horrifying Halloween deaths ever by a talking hat. Make sure to like and subscribe. And let's watch this, bro. Okay. Let's get into this. Horror. Yo, Halloween's coming up. Let me, guys, what are you guys going to be for Halloween? Let me know down in the comments. Let's just get straight into it. 8-minute video. Let's go.
The Hershey's incident. On a Halloween night in 2011, a small home on Winchester Avenue in Chicago quickly became the scene of a nightmare. After trick-or-treating, a grown 55-year-old man fell into a fury with his partner after discovering that his bag of Hershey's candy was missing. He was
okay, I mean, I'm sorry to pause right in this moment, but we're as a 45-year-old male, we're really getting pissed over Hershey's candy, bro. Just buy it.
Convinced that the 49
He has me as a victim in his basement right this moment. Oh, I thought it was movie deaths from horror. No, this is just like actually just real. Wait, you guys can't see? I'll move my camera real quick. It's literally just like, anyways.
Year-old woman had taken it, and what started as a
ate
petty
it.
accusation quickly escalated into a
I would
heated
kind of get
argument.
mad, but
The shouting
I'm
grew
kinda
louder
scared.
and tempers boiled over. In desperation, and perhaps in an effort to also protect herself, the 49-year-old woman hurled a plate at the man's head, striking him in the face and cutting above his eye. The injury, later visible in the mugshot taken of him, only stoked his anger further. With blood dripping down his face, the man reached for a kitchen knife, and consumed by rage, he lashed out in a frenzy, striking the woman multiple times.
oh my
Neighbors
goodness.
later recalled hearing chaos and screams echoing from inside the home. Unsure as to whether or not the noises were Halloween decorations, police were eventually dispatched to the area. When officers arrived, they found the woman gravely injured. She was rushed to Cook County Hospital, where she lingered in critical condition.
Are we realistically stabbing our wife over the stolen Hershey's?
For nearly a week. Despite doctors' efforts, her injuries proved fatal, and she later passed.
Wait, let me guess. This
5th.
is probably in like Florida, or if not in the U.S., it's probably in like Slovenia. Just hear me out.
The man was arrested soon after and booked on felony charges. What had begun as a trivial Halloween quarrel between two adults ended in one of the most brutal of ways.
This was 2011? Wait.
Costume malfunction. Two adults.
Wait, where was this? Cook County? I don't know where that is.
Ended in one of the most brutal of ways. Costume malfunction.
Wait, is this
On
like
October 31st, at a thriving Halloween carnival, a 51-year-old man would step into the bustling streets dressed in a costume of burlap and straw, eager to join the thousands celebrating beneath pulsing lights and music. But in a sudden, tragic turn, the man's night of festivity shifted into pure trauma. The man joined the crowd in an energetic dance, and in the midst of the excitement, he wanted to take a break and light a cigarette. In his attempt,
wait. Don't tell me he goes to smoke, gets it stuck in his helmet, whatever thing, and just dies.
His lighter caught the edge of his costume's hood, and in an instant, his entire outfit ignited.
Oh, it was in New York? Wait, that's in Illinois, that's in New York. Wait, which one is it? Illinois or New York? Damn, I thought I was really gonna... Oh, I should have gotten... New York... Wait.
The costume was extremely easy to burn, but difficult to put out and take off. The man would try ripping the costume off of his body.
Wait, wait, hold on. Let's go back. Where is this? Winchester Avenue. Where does it say New York? One time Saturday night. It doesn't say New York. Winchester Avenue. Is that in New York? Wait, let's go back.
Due to its material, the costume was extremely easy to burn, but difficult to put out and take off.
Yo, who is...
The man would try ripping the costume off of his body, but its contents had already begun melting into his skin. As for the crowd around him, they at first thought it was a prank or some sort of fire stunt woven into the Halloween event.
Oh my goodness, imagine being burned alive and everything is a joke.
So their rationality and judgment skills were extremely impaired at the time.
Oh my goodness.
As the blaze spread violently, it swallowed him whole like a torch. His figure staggered into the mass of dancers.
Yeah, there's probably multiple Cook Counties.
His arms flailing in a desperate panic. People continued cheering. Individuals were so impressed by the stunt that they had begun to record the screaming victim. Only when the man's screams got louder than the music at the carnival did a few sober witnesses realize what was going on. They rushed in to help and tried to rip off the burning pants and jacket that were now clinging to his skin. People took water bottles from their backpacks and emptied it onto the blaze, while others in the crowd continued chanting, snapping pictures, and dancing to what they perceived as a stunt. When the flames finally calmed, he was barely recognizable. Despite being rushed to the hospital, the man ultimately passed away from his wounds.
Where was this? Los Angeles Times? This is in LA. Honestly, that seems like an LA thing because like I went to LA. I mean, they normally have a lot of parties and stuff, bro. Yeah. How stupid are you to light a cig, not even a vape, that is lit on fire while wearing a very flammable helmet? Literally, literally. That's so. First of all, he's super stupid. Second of all, the fact that people did nothing is kind of crazy. I understand you think it's a stunt, but at the same time, you see people helping him and you're just like, nah. Yeah, let's play GeoGuessr after I'm done reacting. We'll do one more video after this then. Viewer beware. Wait. I'm intrigued. Wait. How does it go beyond this? We still have like 5 minutes left.
Mother in Hong Kong would continue navigating her life in an environment tainted by hardship. She was an orphan as a child, and as she grew up, she became addicted to abusing substances and other things.
Let's pause this real quick. I did censor a lot of things for this case, too graphic. She was kicked out of her orphanage and became homeless.
She worked at a nightclub in one of Hong Kong's red light districts, Tsim Sha Tsui, where a 34-year-old mob boss frequently visited her for services. The gangster was known to be extremely dangerous as he had a horrible temper and would often do cruel and unusual things to people.
It's LA people, bro. People want views, I guess. I guess, yeah. I mean, it is LA. Like, that's what I was gonna say before. Like, LA people are kind of crazy.
Wronged him. One day.
This is. I don't even know. I think I've seen this before.
After
the
two
Hello
met
Kitty
with each
thing.
other,
I think I've
the
seen
mobster
something
would
like
accidentally forget his wallet at the venue. Upon seeing that it contained 4,000 Hong Kong dollars, the woman would secretly steal it to help her own financial situation for herself and her son.
Well, she got kicked out of the orphanage, so she had to do what she had to do, bro. Honestly.
The mob boss found out, and out of fear of what he'd do to her, she immediately returned the money back to him. However, he wasn't satisfied. He demanded that she pay an additional $10,000
Oh, by the way,
back
what's
to him
good
as an
elusive
interest fee
FPS,
for her
bro?
thievery. Obviously, she couldn't meet those requests. On a calm night, as the woman made her way into her apartment after her shift, she'd hear knocks at her door. It would be 3 members of the Triad gang and a young girl who claimed that they wanted to settle the dispute with a more reasonable fee.
Oh, she's cooked.
Also, side note, the young girl seen here is actually the mob boss's girlfriend. Remember how I said he's 34? Well, she's 20 years younger than that. Just, yeah. Anyways.
Wait. She's 13. Wait, no, 14. Wait. Hold on, rewind. What did I just say?
Seen here is actually the mob boss's girlfriend.
Okay.
Remember how I said he's 34?
He's 34.
What?
She's 20 years younger. That simple math. That's 14. That's illegal.
Well,
that's crazy.
She's 20 years younger than that.
Yeah.
Just,
crazy, bro.
Yeah. Anyways, as soon as the woman opened up the door, they ripped her out of her apartment and drove her to a rundown flat on Granville Road in Kowloon. It was there that her final horrific month of torture began. Her captors beat her with pipes, suspended her in the air with wires, burned her with wax and plastic, and rubbed peppery spices into her wounds. Each day blurred into the next. It was a cycle of
ref. Can we get a wait. I can't blow a whistle. Can we get a flag on the play, bro?
Designed not only to punish her.
They tortured her for a month because for what? She did services.
But to strip away at her humanity.
Oh my goodness.
Neighbors heard nothing beyond the walls.
She was forced to smile and pretend she enjoyed it.
After nearly a month of agony, her body could no longer endure the mistreatment, and she would pass away from the monstrous acts of the gang. Upon realization, the mob boss had his men disposing of her remains in bags and pieces to clear themselves of any evidence. However, in a grotesque and cruel twist, the boss would have her skull boiled clean, polished and preserved, and then stitched into his girlfriend's Hello Kitty plush.
What?
Actually, I don't really feel comfortable considering her his girlfriend. I mean, the man's quite literally old enough to be her father.
That's
nonetheless,
literally
night
insane.
after night,
Oh, she stole 4,000.
the young girl would be
Wait, $4,000? Oh, and he tortured her for a month and took her skull and polished it.
faced with the doll as she lived with the
This
mob
is
boss,
insane.
and he kept it in the flat they were living in. She wouldn't be able to escape the sight of the toy, and as time went on, it began haunting her. She'd start seeing hallucinations and apparitions of the woman's ghost. The spirit would follow her every day,
That
weeping
scared me.
dreadfully. It'd stand by the corner of her bed, staring at her every night, and if the girl ever fell asleep, it'd show up in her dreams as well, and turn them into nightmares. In her words, she said that it kept haunting her while demanding justice. It got so bad that the girl developed insomnia, and for weeks, she'd barely eat or sleep. Eventually,
That's
she broke.
genuinely horrific.
She ran to a nearby department, and reports from the Kowloon police station say that she turned up at the building shaking violently.
Oh my
As mentioned from
gosh.
witnesses, rather than her saying that she has a crime she needs to confess, the first words that left her mouth were something around the lines of,
Wait, 500 USD? So let me get this right. This mob boss is literally insane. Okay, she stole. So this is the series of events. She stole $500. He then tortures her for a month while making his 14-year-old girlfriend, when he's 34, watch it and then be traumatized. This is
I
crazy.
keep seeing her. I can't sleep.
Was
Please,
this
she
the
won't
same
stop crying. She won't leave me alone. She was literally traumatized. The girl told police absolutely everything they needed to know, and officials set out to arrest everyone who was involved. The three men. Actually,
diabolical.
they don't really deserve to be called that. The three criminals were all sentenced to life in prison
Oh my
with a 20-year
gosh, bro. Bro, the mob boss looks like like these all look like regular dudes, but they're so disgusting. Like,
minimum before parole.
yeah,
young girl
surely
was
the
placed in
torturing
protective custody.
stuff
And
costs
after the
more
trial,
than
it was
she
noted that
stole.
she was
This is
seeing the ghost
disgusting,
less.
bro.
However,
Like,
she'd still
it's
go on to
vile.
experience nightmares and auditory hallucinations of the woman weeping. The last thing that
That's
was
so
heard of her
sad.
before she was relocated with an identity change was that she was being given psychological treatment and correctional therapy. These aren't just horror stories, they're real events.
Honestly, the girl participated, but at the same time, she was almost a victim, bro. She was 14. This is so crazy. I see you, Cassidy.
And they're all so wrong, in so many ways. Halloween is meant to be scary in a fun manner, not in a cruel and dangerous one. To ensure that happens, make sure to group up, stay close to your friends,
Yes,
drink
sir.
responsibly, and always check your candy twice. Take care of yourself and keep your loved ones safe. Without further ado, have a
what
happy
is that?
Halloween.
Ah!
Did I jump scare you?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I bet I did. You coward.
wait,
You're
wait,
sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
wait. Did you see that? Wait, that was kind of funny. Anyways. He answer. Alright. Bro, that was a good video. YouTube, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed the reaction, like, subscribe, everything. Appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.